Welcome back to the channel here, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at the Andycine 10.1-inch touchscreen monitor. So let's go ahead and open the box and see exactly what we get inside. First we have the display itself. Next, on the bottom underneath here, we have a folding mount as well as the HDMI to HDMI cable and a USB A to C cable for powering it. Now this little gem is full HD with a resolution of 1920 by 1200, and it's an IPS panel with 350 nits of brightness at 60 hertz, a 1000 to 1 contrast ratio, and an aspect ratio of 16 by 10. This display gives you vivid visuals with rich colors and 98.6 sRGB coverage. And it also has a 160-degree viewing angle, meaning you'll get clear, sharp visuals, whether you're gaming or using it for work or streaming movies and playing games. And with the 2 millisecond response time, means you'll get great performance as well. This monitor also has touch convenience and flexible display options with smooth capacitive touch, and you can slide, zoom, or long press for right click easily. It makes navigating way simpler. Plus, it supports extend, duplicate, and main screen mode, so you can tailor it to meetings, multitasking, or even using it alone when your PC screen is off. Super portable for on-the-go lifestyle at just 313 grams and 0.42 inches thin. It's light enough to toss in your bag, and the foldable bracket adds stability when you use it, perfect for professionals who travel, students heading to class, or gamers wanting an extra screen anywhere. Works with almost all your USB devices. It has both USB-C and HDMI ports so that you can connect it to Macs, Windows, laptops, PC game consoles like Switch, PS4, 5, Xbox. No more worrying about compatibility issues for different uses. We got our USB-C here and our HDMI. Then we have our power button, menu buttons, and scrolling buttons across the top here. Useful add-ons for better experience. Built-in dual speakers deliver clear, loud sound, plus a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack for private listening, which is located right here. Great for movies or gaming. It also has a 75 by 75 millimeter VESA mount and a 1/4 20 screw thread on the bottom for easy setup on brackets or tripods, and its 60 hertz refresh rate ensures smooth gaming, making it a solid pick for work and play. Now, being it is compact and lightweight, I can easily mount it on one of my portable folding VESA mounts, so I can turn it to a portrait orientation and use it for writing code or working in the terminal of Linux, Unix, and Mac OS systems. I think it's great that Andycine made this mini monitor a touchscreen unit. Now, unfortunately, Mac OS doesn't support touch display, but if you're running Windows, it does support touchscreen, as do some of the Linux desktop operating systems as well. And I'm going to demonstrate that for you in a second here with Ubuntu Desktop 24.0.4.3. Now, as you can see here, I'm able to swipe up and it even pops up a virtual keyboard so that you can put in your password. I'm not going to put in my password on screen because I don't want everybody to know what it is. So bear with me for just a second here. So as you can see here, I have it hooked up to my IBM ThinkCenter, which is a miniature computer. And I have it running Ubuntu Desktop, which is an operating system that supports touch. So if you see here, I can touch the screen and launch Firefox. Comes right up. There you go. So I have that up. And you saw the pop-up keyboard earlier when I was first demonstrating this. Of course, right now I have a regular keyboard set up. And I can do a search. I can go to YouTube just by clicking with my finger. Tap my finger, and there you go. And it takes us right to YouTube. And it's telling me to search to get started or sign in. So I can go ahead and sign in. If I want to, I can do that as well. Okay, so as you see, if I press on the top here, the second button is your menu. And then you can scroll through it like so. So it's pretty easy to use. You just press the buttons. The other button next to it will go back up through the menu. If you want to progress in the menu, you press the menu button again, and you can get flip image. You can do center marker. Let's say we want to play with flip image. And then we want to press the button here. Let's see which one. This one. Yep, there we go. And that flips the image. So now it's for portrait orientation. Flipped it 90 degrees. We can flip it again, make it upside down, flip it again, and again. It seems to be going the wrong way, though. It's still upside down. That's weird. Let's do... let's see if I can turn the flip back. I was trying to turn the flip back off here, but it's not cooperating for some reason. There we go. All right, now we're right side up again. And we can just exit back out of the menu by pressing the farthest over button. That'll get you back out of the menu. Now it is reversed. I have it right side up, but now I'm reversed for some reason. Let me see here. Let's go. Let's try this again. There we go. All right, so now we got it straightened back out. So it's not only right side up, but it's facing the right way. So as you can see, this is a great little screen. And like I said, with Ubuntu, it's a total touch screen. I can click anywhere on the screen to get to objects, do things and stuff like that. I can get into my settings for the system. I can go in and launch any applications or utilities or anything like that. Let's go to software updates just for giggles. And you see Ubuntu is checking for software updates. But it works perfectly fine. The touchscreen works fantastic. It's very responsive. Let me hit my home folder down here. Let me see. I've taken the focus off the updates. Okay, so the computer's fully up to date, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's go ahead and, well, there we go. Now it brought up my home folder, and I can go here. I can navigate through anything I want. Just double tap to open, just like when you're using a mouse. You can double tap and close. Come on, there we go. Ah, yeah, for some reason I'm missing the mark now. But anyways, so as you can see, the touchscreen works fairly well. I know Windows and Android are a little more polished on their touchscreen and all that stuff, their touchscreen technology. Ubuntu does have it. As you can see, it can be a little bit persnickety at times, but it does work, and it works fairly well. And we can go into the application menu here and see the applications on the system, or that we can get for the system, programs we can download, and all of that good stuff. So as you can see, the touchscreen capabilities work really, really well. It is a great little screen, beautiful resolution, beautiful color and contrast. It is 1080p full HD. And as I mentioned before, it is an IPS panel, which I know is important to a lot of people. Now, in addition to being small, lightweight, and extremely capable, this monitor isn't super expensive either. If you catch it when it's not on sale, it's $129, which is not bad at all for a monitor this good with touchscreen built in and its IPS panel. That is just incredible. And to be honest, it's fairly unheard of when it comes to portable monitors. If you do catch it while it's still on sale, I'm recording this during the week of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but it won't post until the following weekend. So you may have missed that sale. But if you want to get one of these, you can find a link down in the description below and you can buy one for yourself. Now, my link will be an affiliate link, but it does not affect the pricing of the monitor at all. So if you buy it, you still get it for the same price if you use a non-affiliate link. It's just that if you use my link, it kicks back a few cents to the channel and helps out with continuing to make free content for you guys. Now, Andycine did send me this monitor free of charge. This is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me. They just sent it to me and asked me if I wanted to review it. And they have no input on what I say in this video for full transparency, and they will not see it before you, my audience, sees it. So that is the Andycine 10.1-inch touchscreen monitor, IPS and full HD. A great little monitor that you can take with you anywhere. Super compact, super lightweight. It's got its own little folding stand. It's got the VESA mounts on the back. It's got all your controls across the top, your ports on the side. So with this little monitor, with it being super lightweight and the ability to put it on a VESA mount, the folding tripod, or you can put it on a 1/4-20 mount, any of those options leaves you a lot of flexibility when using a great little screen like this. All right, that's going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch it. Please remember to subscribe down below. Turn on all notifications. If you haven't already, make sure you get your entry in for my 50,000 plus subscriber giveaway, where you have a chance to win a Platypod Delta flat tripod. I will see you in the next video.